Did you know the #1 food centenarians have been eating for centuries is beans? It's the world's #1 longevity food. And it's the cornerstone of the Blue Zone's diet, where the longest lived people eat up to 1 cup of beans or legumes a day. So I'm going to show you an easy recipe where you can get your 1 cup of beans in. It's a delicious chickpea salad sandwich inspired by food blogger Shane and Simple. I'll post the recipe below. So let's roll up our sleeves and get cooking. Okay, so we're starting with a large can of garbanzo beans. We only need 15 ounces, but the reason why I like the bigger cans is then I can use the remainder of the garbanzo beans in a quick, easy salad. Okay, so first what we do is rinse the garbanzo beans. And so in this recipe, you put it in a bowl and you smash half of them, but you want to keep some full. But I'm going to show you an even quicker way. I found this chopper by Cuisinart. So we can just put the beans in there, hit the chop a few times, because again, we don't want to grind them all up. It'll make it nice and chunky, having some beans still whole. That easy, that quick. Okay, so now we're going to just put it in a bowl. And then the next one is 2 tablespoons of tahini. I really like seed and mill just because it doesn't harden up like some tahinis can be. It makes it really easy. So 2 tablespoons, 1 and 2 heaping tablespoons. And then 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And then 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. But when I've done that, it makes it too sweet for me. So if somebody really likes things sweet, then do a tablespoon. But I just do just a touch. And then 1 stalk of celery. And you can just chop them as fine as you like them, but it really gives it a nice crunch when you're eating your chickpea salad sandwich. Add our crunch. And then a 1/4 cup of diced green onion. It smells so good. And I do find the more I cook, the more relaxing it is. So it is nice. I remember during COVID somebody saying, make your kitchen your favorite restaurant. And I really liked that. And that way we're in control of how much salt and sugar and oil that we put into our dishes. A 1/4 cup of sweet relish. Put that 1/4 cup in of the sweet relish. The recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of dry dill. So if you don't have fresh dill, plop that in. But I have fresh dill. So I'm going to put just however much as you want. A couple tablespoons to a 1/4 cup. It just depends on how much dill you want to add. And if you don't like dill, you could do parsley instead. A lot of different options. Oh, this looks really good. And according to Dr. Michael Greger, 97% of people are deficient in fiber. And fiber is so important. It's only found in plant foods, but it regulates our blood sugar, it lowers our cholesterol, and it helps keep us full. Okay, so let's make this sandwich. One of my favorite breads is Dave's Killer Bread, but whatever your favorite is, sourdough would be great with this. Whole grain just makes it a little healthier, but I like the big slices for this type of sandwich. I'm gonna put some lettuce down. And then I have an ice cream scooper, so I can just scoop up some of this chickpea salad. But you can see how great this would be just on lettuce. But if you're hungry and really wanting to fill yourself up, putting it on bread, and you can toast it as well. That can make it taste good. Oh, that looks so delicious. And then I'm just going to cut some tomatoes. put on as many as you'd like. This is where I like to add a little salt. So just a little bit on top. And then maybe a few slices of avocado if you'd like. This is a great meal. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow, that looks so pretty. Okay, and then all we have to do is put it on a plate. You can just picture yourself biting into that sandwich. Just so good. Now, how about we throw together a quick salad? So I'm going to make a quick dandelion salad. And did you know dandelions actually have more calcium than kale? So here are the dandelion greens, you know, and the thing is with all this, it's very inexpensive. I think this was $2.99 for a huge bunch of dandelions. Roll them up. It just makes it easier to cut. But it doesn't have to be perfect. No perfection here. And quinoa is another way of getting more protein into your diet. So I made some of that yesterday so we can throw on some quinoa and the added garbanzo beans. And sometimes I like, you know, if it's not hot, if it's not over 100 degrees, I'll make my quinoa right before the salad. And then when you put the warm quinoa on the salad, oh, it's just so good. So I'm just putting some good scoops in there. So you're getting more fiber, more protein. And we've got the leftover garbanzo beans we're just gonna throw on top. I love walnuts, so we're adding some more omega-3s. And I just crush them in my hands, put them on top, and I will switch places. And since I have some leftover avocado, I'll throw some avocado in there. Oh my gosh, and look how pretty this is. And I made the dressing yesterday, but whatever your favorite dressing is, if you like balsamic vinegar, if you're not doing oil, this is champagne vinegar, olive oil, Dijon mustard, and fresh garlic. And so I just put it, I keep my bottles so I can reuse them, mix it together, and then just I pour it over. But I love this big bowl. Isn't it great? It is nice and big because don't you hate when you there's too much salad in a tiny bowl and you spill it all over everywhere? So this is an extra wide bowl. Got these great tongs and just, you get plenty of room to toss. There we have it, a healthy chickpea salad sandwich with dandelion salad. Let me know if you try this. It's such a healthy recipe, but it's so delicious. I hope you do. Bon appetit.